Hi everyone. It is Wednesday, September the, 16, 14th. I'm sorry for the background noise. My husband's cutting the grass and we're running out of daylight, so I'm gonna have to let him go. This is Ferncliff Inspiration and she's beautiful right now. I just had to show you. She's covered in blooms. It's so fantastic. I just love it. Let me show you a few more that are actually here close by. We have Daydreamer. That is beautiful too. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It's like a peony, or I don't know, the color is so gorgeous. And then we have Sweet Natalie, of course. And somebody was asking about Wizard of Oz and how their Wizard of Oz, how everyone's Wizard of Oz were looking. So I'd say mine is looking healthy, but it's always a small plant. Like, I mean, this thing is maybe like 2 feet tall. Granted, it was a harder summer than most for dahlias, so a lot of mine are smaller. And here's a bloom. So I'd say growing healthy, just really small, really tiny. And then here behind me, I have, this is one of my seedlings. It's very floriferous, as you can see. It's got blooms all over the place. Oh, look, somebody's tucked up for the night. So, yeah, covered in blooms. Very messy right now because I'm just letting them do what they want to do. Let me find a nicer one over here. They're flat backed, so they're not for show, but they might be a good cut flower. So I'll give them to some of my friends to try out. And then we have Cafe au Lait starting, and I didn't just bud, so this guy is like down in the plant. Ferncliff Copper, I believe this one is. It's a new one for me this year. I'm not that in love with it, but it's certainly healthy. Like, if you want a garden plant that you know is going to produce for you, Ferncliff Copper will do that. We've got an old Belle of Barmera bloom. Let me see if I have a nicer one here. Probably not. They're all pretty young. Belle of Barmera. And then Itera Diadem, which is another one that I've fallen in love with this year. Loving it. Beautiful. Covered in bloom again too. And then we have Jowie Linda. And I think I might have showed you Jowie Linda and everybody already here. And peaches, flowering its little head off, and creme de cassis. Let me go over to the cactus. So this is my little cactus place, and this is Oakwood Goldcrest. This is an older bloom. It's starting to open at the center now. But look at how beautiful it is. And then I have some more here, and I've got some bagged in the hopes that they'll be good for the show. Right here. And then what else do I have? Oh, I have a Jesuiti Andromeda bloom here. It's also a miniature cactus. It's lovely as well. This one I will always grow too. And then I have, this one is called Cream Moonlight. This isn't a good bloom to show you because it's blown its center. Let me see if I can find one. I just got this from Halls of Hedden. It is very difficult to grow. I've found it, you know, it sits for a long time. It's slow to take off. I have not become an expert at growing this, that's for sure. A little bit more work required. My husband making all the racket over there, hiding behind the sunflowers. A young bloom of Clearview Cameron. That's another cactus form. Maybe get it to the show. Oh, I see my husband has put a little bit of grass in there. We'll see how that does. And then what else should I show you here? Crichton honey. Don't really know how to say it properly. Looking lovely. All sorts of Hamari rose blooms. I've already shown you. I'm not sure if I've shown you Castle Drive. So this is one plant. It's spread out and it's got blooms like everywhere. This unfortunately is my grouping of Rycroft Jill, which I knocked back far too much, and now I'm not going to get blooms for the show. Same thing for Westerton JWH. Those buds are just starting. They will not be ready for the show on Saturday. And then we have Westerton Sunset. It makes these big blooms. I was talking to a customer today. It makes these big blooms, and it takes a long time for the centers to close, but they do close. So there's two that is still thinking about it. There's one that has started to close and is almost there. And do we have one fully mature here? I don't think I have a fully mature. That I don't know what it is. I think maybe Fairway Spur. And then this is a row of seedlings that I have, a seedling bed. I've been pulling some that I don't plan to keep. Some I'm going to keep just, you know, they can be used as garden varieties. Maybe just have them for the society in like a, kind of like a pack. I'll include that one, maybe the pink, bright pink one. I think that's what I'll do there. And then we have Blighton Red Ace, and I've been very impressed with this one. Let me see if I have one that's not bagged here that looks good. Maybe here? Yeah. So every bloom on it has been nice. I will definitely grow this one again. It is an excellent bloom for show. It's considered a mini ball. Lovely, strong growing, definitely growing it. I have to show you a bud of Jowie Winnie because Jowie Winnie buds are just so beautiful. Wait, there's more. Just look at me, I'm so beautiful. But wait, there's a bloom, which is even more beautiful. Got two bagged up. Maybe going to the show. What else? Oh, I have Skelmersdale Jane. It's a little bit young. Should have a little bit of a less of a center to it when it's mature, more like that. Skelmersdale Jane. And this is one of the Dianes. Now I have Cream Diane, Winholm Diane, and another Diane. They're all planted together and the labels are down underneath. But beautiful, beautiful form, lovely. I should have disbudded and had them for the show, but I didn't, and now it's too late probably. Blighton Softer Gleam, got some bagged up. You know what I like about this variety? It's my first time growing it. It holds its blooms well above. Now granted, I was just budding this variety, so you know, maybe it had an unfair advantage versus some others, but it's nice. It's really strong grower too. And Twilight Boy, look at the color of that. That is fantastic. It's not even showing the right color necessarily in the camera. It's more purple, not pink at all. Let's see if this one will show the right color. Like, no, it's, yeah, it's trying to show it more in a pink, pink tone, almost like a Poventum, but it's not. It is like a purple color. It is so fantastic. And then of course we have the Pulventon Christabels. A whole bunch of them here. Got a lot of them bagged up for show. Let me see if I have a half decent one to show you guys. Yeah, here. There we go. Pulventon Christabel. Full of gorgeousness. Rycroft Helen. I just threw this one in. I wasn't going to grow it this year, but I thought, oh, okay, let's throw it in. So Rycroft Helen. Looks good. And Westerton Gatehouse. Looks very similar to Westerton Sunset. So I'm going to have to be very careful to label these properly so I don't mix them up. Lots of buds. Nice big fat bud. Chunky. And I think that's as much as I'm going to show tonight. So keep your fingers crossed for me that everything doesn't freeze. I don't think it'll be tonight. I think where my risk is tomorrow night. So we'll see. Take care, everyone.